Yeah, absolutely. I think we've always tried to, implement them, and I think that we've kind of grown together as a whole on the whole thing. And they're playing well. Saw Giovanni step up and play really well. Obviously, West Coast continued to play well. And when you got weapons, you want to get them in as much as you can. So we got to find a way to continue to get those guys the ball. I am happy with how many people are touching the ball and making plays. So my job to continue to distribute it and get those guys in space.
What have you seen from the tape you watched on the Texas defense?
They're really, really good. They have good players. They're obviously that's an unbelievable program that they've built there, and programs like that they know how to play football at a high level, and they're going to play hard. And we have to match their energy and their passion, and we have to respect the game and go in there and execute. Because this is a really good team, really good defense, but a really good team as well. They've obviously won some big games this year, and we got to step up and play well.
Coach Spavital said a big emphasis the last couple of days here has been third down efficiency and sustaining drives. What have they told you guys about that, and how do you improve on third downs?
Well, I was really proud of the way we were, our third down percentage at the beginning of the year. I think, it's a little bit of everything. You're never going to be perfect, and the goal is to win football games, and we won, and our third down percentage was down, and it's something we got to fix. But the main goal is to win games. So we moved on, and we're going to try to be more efficient on third down. But a lot of it's just little things, some effort things, and some. I believe with this team, if we're playing hard and playing with passion on every play, that stuff like third down efficiency will take care of itself. And so we got to move on and continue as leaders to motivate our guys to play hard. And I think that on third down, it's a lot of it's a mindset. It's a run play, do whatever we got to do to get the first down. It's throwing accurately, catching the ball. That's what third down comes down to in most situations. So. It's going to be the talk is a mindset moving forward. So to look to improve on that.
Obviously, this game has a lot of big stakes, and I mean it's a pretty easy game to get up for. Any additional motivation because of what happened last year against Texas?
No, not at all. No, I haven't really revisited that at all. It's just a freak thing that happened and hasn't changed my mindset at all moving forward. Like I said, this is a really good team we're going up against, and we look forward to having the opportunity to play this great game in a great environment against a great team.
You guys have run a lot less snaps this year, about the second fewest in the country, but you're averaging more yards per play too. Why are you hitting those bigger plays more this year? Is it just because maybe comfort level in year two of the system, having more weapons?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of things that kind of go into that, into yards per play and fewer snaps. What we talk about is controlling tempo, either like having the ability to go fast, but also slow it down and at our will. I think that at certain times it's better to slow down and take fewer snaps, and because the goal is to win the football game. So whatever that's going to take, is what we're going to do. I think the yards per play talk is an effort thing. It's guys snatching the ball out of the air. It's our big runs and blocking and running hard, and that creates explosive plays. We got weapons, like I said. It's about getting those guys in space and letting them work. So I think and there's a lot of things that go into it, like I said. But I think we're in a good spot as an offense, and we're sitting here, having some success. But we got to move forward and be 1-0 this week. So what we're focused on is fixing our mistakes and really playing hard. Because I think if we play hard and play with passion and respect the game, the other things will take care of themselves.
Can you talk about the 2 touchdowns you threw to Will to Sills last week? You guys got the same letters. Anyway, two touchdowns that were where he was kind of covered and he got the ball in there and he made it play. Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, look, the guy's a playmaker. He's a big guy. And he just makes plays. I've said it for a couple of years now. He's hungry for the ball. He wants the ball, and he makes big plays. The thing about David that was highlighted on those 2 plays to me was we talked all week about on the in this look, get inside release their hands, you get their hands off, inside release them, stack them and stay away from the safety. And I'll hold the I told him I'll hold the safety and I'll throw it on your outside shoulder, just stack him and catch it. And it translated to the game. And I think he understands that more than anybody I've been around. Is he'll do it in practice and understand what I want, and then go out there and see it and execute it. And he executes it and he makes tough catches. The second one we talked about, if he gives you the outside release, get hands off, stutter him and go. And he did it, and he was open, and he made a big play, caught it, and scored a touchdown. So those kind of things, I think he understands how practice translates to games, and clearly when you add that with his physical ability, that it produces. So that stuck out to me about him, and his ability to not only have that mentality of he attacks practice every day, but because he understands it translates. So it was fun. I was proud when I kind of saw on film. I watched him do the exact things we talked about all week in practice and score touchdowns on it. I think that other guys see that and kind of understand how important it is. So that's a leader that's leading by example.